Okay. Oh my god, what the hell's happened to my hair?
Welcome to the RichaadoShow.
Okay, calm your tits, dudes, calm your tits. Alright, calm down. You need something to take your mind off of this. You need something to take your mind off of all this hairy business. You see what I did there? Perhaps if you play one of your games. Yeah, that's it. Play one of your games, that'll help everything. What have I got? Oh, there's something right here. What's this? What is this? It's Batman Gotham Batman. I know it's cliched, but I just gotta do it. Batman Gotham City Racer. Batman Gotham City Racer is a racing game released in 2011 by Ubisoft for the Sony PlayStation. It's based on the new Batman Adventures cartoon and incorporating many clips from the series into the game. Thanks Wikipedia. It's also the game that the PS1 deserves, but not the one it needs right now. Ah, crap. I think I'm gonna lose my mind if I carry on with this. God, fucking snap out myself. Okay, here we go. Oh, that worked! So now, back on topic. And as far as my personal experience with this particular game goes, I don't really remember completing that much of it, to be honest, because I remember the campaign mission of it had over 50 missions to complete. But now that I'm older and slightly wiser, I'm willing to go back into this thing and give it another shot. And we're going to have such fun completing every single mission together. So, lay it on me. Arkham Asylum boils over with the criminally insane. A massive jailbreak releases a torrent of dangerous lunatics onto crime-ridden streets, wreaking havoc on the good citizens of Gotham City. Only the speed and strength of Gotham's Dark Knight can protect the innocents and bring the guilty to justice. Okay, was it good? Was that a good take? Yeah, okay. Thanks guys, cheers. So here we have Batman Gotham City Racer. While not technically a racing game through and through, you spend most of your time in this Ubisoft developed game patrolling the streets of Gotham City in your trusty Bat vehicles in search of wrongdoers and ne'er-do-wells to throw back into the slammer. But before we start our adventure game, we've got to pick the language and give our file a name. So the default name is Bruce Wayne. I bet we can be really clever here, so let's think. Bruce Bane! Oh yeah, hashtag so original 2K14 Raffle Mayo YOLO swag! And as the extremely detailed Wikipedia article mentions beforehand, all of the scenarios and missions you'll face in this game are derived from short clips from the new Batman Adventures cartoon. For example, in this first mission, we're out to save Tim Drake as he's interrogated by Two-Face at the Gotham docks. That's video compression. And away we go! Wait a second. Where's the sound? Where's the sound? Oh, there we go. Okay, thought I went deaf for a second there. So hang on a second. The tires make a screeching sound when you do a sharp turn, but the actual Batmobile has no engine sound at all? Silent. Like a bat. Thank you. Oh, and here are we, of course, yeah. Every night down here at the Comedy Club. Thank you very much. Or maybe the sound is being too quiet for me and I can't quite hear it. Apart from the lazy sound design, the first thing you'll come to find out is that I can't control this thing! It controls like a car should, but the grip is virtually non-existent, almost on an ice physics level. Also, I just want to try something really quick here. Okay, ready to accelerate, and oh my god! So there's obviously a waypoint for me to get to, denoted by this massive bat arrow here, so let's follow it down this way, and okay, I can't go this way because there's a fucking roadblock. Okay, let's try this way, then this way, no, wait, that way, this... Where in the blue fuck do I go? You feeling alright there, buddy? Yeah, it's official. This game has now made me deaf. Okay, am I actually expected to be able to find my way through this area? Especially when all the scenery looks the goddamn same? Especially when random roadblocks appear everywhere? Especially with that draw distance? Look, I know Batman's the Dark Knight and everything, but don't take that literally. I can only see what must be like 50 feet in front of me before absolute pitch black, so trying to navigate your way through this region, even with the minimap in the corner and the massive fuck off guidance arrow here, it's a bit like trying to thread a needle whilst you're riding a roller coaster. It's hard. Like, rock hard. So after spending almost the entire mission time limit getting lost, I eventually reached the marker, which at this particular point loads up another region of Gotham, and then I get like 1 second in there before time runs out and I'm forced to restart the mission. Oh, good. But now that we've gotten to grips with the gameplay, we can beat this level quite easily, and take some time to examine the collectible perks that appear around Gotham for Batman to pick up, including added time bonuses, ammunition refills, and boost refills. Batman's vehicle also has itself a health meter that decreases as it takes damage from ramming into walls, environmental objects, and enemy weaponry. Fortunately, you can find health pickups to repair the damage so your night of caped crusading doesn't have to come to a premature end. And there we have it. And no, I haven't the faintest clue what the hell this percentage means either. After another mission involving tailing Two-Face's car to the airport, we then have to try to capture him by knocking out his getaway vehicle, and thus we can talk about your vehicle's weapons. Most of the larger vehicles carry 2 primary and 2 secondary weapon types, with 1 type for both the front and back of the vehicle. And I suppose that's all well and good, so let's try that again, shall we? Okay. 3rd time's the charm, 3rd time. Oh, for fuck's sake! This time I've got him. This time I haven't got him. Come on, fucking... Yeah! This is only the 3rd bloody mission! Why is it so fucking difficult even though it's only on the normal difficulty? We've got old bullet hell McTrigger Happy here constantly firing his reverse machine gun that actually deals some potent damage to you. We've got to put up with ice physics car control, and if you slam into any one of the other random vehicles, you get sent flying into any other direction other than the one you're trying to go in. And that includes even the tiniest of scrapes with another vehicle. So if you touch one, you're most likely to be sent off flying towards Jupiter or something. Ground control to Major Bruce. You're flying to Jupiter, what the juice? Well, I had to make that rhyme, cause then it would look like I actually put effort into this skit. Look, I'm doing my best here, don't pressure me! Okay, so at 3 missions into the campaign, I am being sorely unimpressed by everything I'm seeing here. The dull black backgrounds, the difficult controls, and those few moments of bullshittery are coming together to put me in quite the foul mood playing this. But let's see if the next group of missions can improve on anything. One of my other immediate complaints with the game in terms of presentation has to be the musical score. It's all very well and good getting a guy with talent behind your game's soundtrack if you're going to mention that on the Wikipedia article, but these music tracks, for one thing, aren't that terribly loud when in game, and for another thing, aren't that big on the length side of things either. So these minute-long snippets of music end up becoming annoying to listen to when you eventually manage to hear them. In fact, now that I think about it, the entirety of the sound design in Gotham City Racer really does rub me the wrong way. The music's too quiet, some sound effects are missing entirely, and some of them are poorly mixed, leading to things like the car horns being way too loud. And now my second complaint. Look at Gotham City. Now look at Gotham City. Look at Gotham City. Now look at Gotham City. I hope you see where I'm swinging with this. Gotham City Racer's Gotham City doesn't exactly look all that impressive now, does it? Certainly, it isn't helped by the completely unnecessary draw distance, but you see all these purple and grey buildings just zoom right past you with the constant red, ominous nighttime backdrop, and nothing really stands out in this world. Literally, the only reason you'll be able to tell you're going to somewhere special is because either the mission objective or the cutscene beforehand will tell you. Like this one, telling me that I've got to go to the old Janus movie theatre. And sure enough, the building does say Janus on it. But really, it's not done enough to warrant me being interested in this particular Gotham City, and apart from the one thing there, everything just looks the goddamn same. Snoresville! Plus, you should also check out the map it gives you before a mission starts, showing your start and end points. Because that's all it shows. There's nothing else. Why wouldn't you want to put your famous landmark site or point of interest on your map to show me things I want to see, and more to the point, help me figure out where I'm supposed to be heading? Because really, how am I meant to bloody understand any of this? And what about this mission right here? The start and end points are really close together, so this one should be a breeze, right? Well, only a daft fucking video game viewer would ever think that. So let's throw in all of these roadblocks seemingly arbitrarily so the player becomes completely lost and confused because we seemingly don't give two shits about clear and cohesive level design. No, bad game designer. Bad.
Okay. Run this fact by me again. You're telling me this game is a product of Ubisoft? You mean this Ubisoft? Or even this Ubisoft? Do you mean the Ubisoft who eventually would go on to make stuff like this? I have no words. I don't know if I've got any words for that. That's just...
Okay, where are we right now? We're nearly 20 missions in. And I would just like to point out that at this particular moment in time, right here, right now, that I have literally done nothing in this game but drive to places and only occasionally shoot up a bad guy. Nearly 20 missions in, and it's been the same boring objectives over and over again, and I have a very troubling feeling that this is all I'm going to be doing. This is all I'm doing. There's nothing else but this, it's driving to and from places in a car with no engine sound. With ice physics controls, just going back and forth continuously in this dingy, boring city. That's all there is to this game. It's all there is. That's Am I wasting my life here? Am I putting myself through an infinite reality of pain and torment, all for naught? All for not even one tiny morsel of satisfaction? I've been feeling nothing playing this. All sense of enjoyment has been sucked dry by this tool of Beelzebub. This game is not the product of man, it's the manifestation of evil. Like the ugly offspring of Doomsday and Armageddon, I feel like I'm being penetrated by the cold dagger of overwhelming suffering, running through my soul and destroying it completely. Hey, there's actually another game mode to look at? Okay, I'm not willing to play any more of this for myself, so from now on, most of the footage you're going to see is from somebody else. Credits to you, my friends, you obviously had more balls than I did. Or maybe you're just insane. So what we have here is the second game mode you can try your hand at, called Patrol Mode, in which you have free reign over Gotham streets and respond to random crimes by tracking down the villain's getaway vehicle and taking it down. And is that seriously all this has to offer? Because let's face it, and I know all of you intellectual minds out there can see through this facade as well, this is simply the same mission style from the adventure mode, just squeezed into a more open and less obstructed world. You're not tied down to where you can drive, I'll give you that, but again, that's all you do! Drive! You drive around until a crime pops up, and then you drive over there to try and catch the bad guy, and then drive to keep up with him and shoot him up, and then drive to another crime when you're done with that one. This shouldn't have been called Gotham City Racer, this should have been called Batman. Drive around for a bit because you can't do fuck all else. But what about if you are willing to put up with all of this and complete all the missions in the adventure mode? What's the big payoff, you might ask? Well, my friends, let me show you. Just a message that basically says, yay, you did it! And a really short 3D cinematic showing you absolutely nothing but a pretty bad Batman model.
My thoughts exactly, Selena. My thoughts exactly. In summary then, Batman Gotham City Racer is something that I implore you to avoid.
It throws you into a bleak, uninteresting world with extremely limited gameplay options, lackluster presentation, and poor mechanics, and offers you nothing in return for putting up with its bare minimum effort. The only redeeming quality here is the fact that it features clips from the utterly awesome new Batman Adventures cartoon for cutscenes and source material, but the game as a whole is a really shoddy homage to the show it's based on.
In my opinion, Batman Gotham City Racer is easily one of the worst things to come out of Ubisoft's development team, and thus, it is heading directly for the trash list. And all that leaves me to do now is ask you if you were ever unfortunate enough to experience this game too, and leave your comments about this game as well as all your general feedback. And we're just about wrapped up for this one. All I can say now is stay you and stay awesome, and I will see. Wait a second. I can't end it like that. Not like that. I've got to do something better for this. There's got to be something better I can do. Oh wait, that's it. Yeah. All I can say now is stay you and stay awesome. And I will see you all later on. That does murder on your throat.
Hey, thanks again for watching, you lovely people. Be sure to give a like and a favourite if you enjoyed the video. And if you really liked it and you want more, consider subscribing to the RichaadoShow, so you can be among the first to see new content when it's ready. Thanks again, and I will see you guys later on.